Hey, JB here. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. You know, this is more of a community than a channel, and it's about the energy and some entertainment. That's what we do. But today, we want to talk about, can you do YouTube after 50 years old? I'm 51 years old. Can we do this? Well, let's get into it. Well, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate you being a part of this. And if you get value from what I'm doing, I'd love to have you subscribe and hit that like button. It helps the algorithm, even though I don't know if YouTube will really like this one or not. But, you know, it's not about that. And I think that's the first point I want to make is, can you do YouTube if you're 30, 40, 50 years old? You know, we're not in that generation of people. And the truth is, you can if you understand some basic things that I'm learning. And that's what I want to share with you as really becoming a YouTube partner back last March and coming into almost a year of now doing a lot of videos, probably done like almost, I don't know, 60, 70 videos, maybe a few more, and learning about this process. So the first thing that I would tell you is that you've got to just have fun with it. Don't get too caught up in trying to figure it out and make it work exactly the way you want it. I just don't think it's possible. I think it just takes time to kind of slot it in and figure it out. You know, I do believe that you can make it work. If I look at my age and gender here, right now, between 25 and 64 is the majority of my audience, with 20% of my audience being between 45 and 54. So above 35, about 60% of the audience is in the range of over 35. And what's amazing to me is we are male dominated, 83% male, which is, you know, pretty typical because we're in tech. But at the end of the day, we're 60% female. And about 15% of my views come from subscribers. So that means most people have subscribed, which is really good. 84% people are not subscribed. So what does that tell me? Well, what that says is there are people that are a little older that are starting to watch YouTube. And that's one of the reasons I started it last year, was because I started to see myself watching YouTube more. In fact, I got rid of DirecTV. I showed you I cut the cable the other day. But what it does is it just gives you the ability to connect. Now, you gotta have fun because there's like literally, I don't know what they say, 4,000 hours a minute of YouTube content put up there. So it's really hard, and that's why you've got to have fun with it, because it's really challenging if you're trying to grow and it's not working for you. So somebody asked me about, what do you do in front of the camera? Well, personally, as you can see, I have my paper device down here with my notes on it right now, and I believe in being a one-take shooter. And what does that mean is I don't do a lot of editing, and there's a reason for that. You know, I've done over 4,000, almost 200 podcasts, and I don't edit those. I get started and I go, and the people that purchase those, because we have a membership program, they know it's gonna be unedited. And same there on YouTube. I try to do minimal editing so I can do it all in one take, because I just don't have time. I literally don't have time. And I think most people that are over 50 that are looking to put out content are not gonna spend all day editing or working through it. So if you can be a one-take person and get really comfortable just telling your mind and talking about whatever topics that you are, and maybe have a list like I do, you're gonna be able to just get through it. And if you stumble on some things like I do, you mispronounce words, that's okay. The people will self-select. The people that like you will work with you, and the people that don't will move on. And that's okay, that's okay. And that leads me to my next point, which is really critical, and is don't get too caught up in the metrics. And that's really hard to do. You know, my channel became monetized. It quickly ramped up to $1,000 a month. It was exciting. I'm like, wow, there's some money here. But as soon as the videos for The Remarkable 2 died away, it really kind of tapered off. And now it's, I think I'm even down to like $800 this month. So if you're doing it for the money, and if you do that, you know, you work that out, this, you know, probably about $12,000 to $15,000 over, you know, annually. That's not a lot of money. I mean, it's nice as a side hustle thing or whatever, but it's not enough to really build a, you know, a real business around. So it can get real frustrating if you're doing it for the money. There are other things you can do outside of that to generate revenue, like meet cool people, have them come into my programs. That's one of the things we do, right? But at the end of the day, if you're just watching the metrics, you're gonna burn out real fast. It's, unless you get something that hits virally, it's really challenging, and if you have, like me, a couple keywords that are really working and then all of a sudden it slows down, it gets really rough. The good thing is, right now, where we've built to almost 13 some subscribers, we've got 1,000 to 1,500 really great subscribers that hit the like button and really are working with us now. And that's what's really cool. And that's what I'm building with in the foundation. And so that's what I focus on, is the people that are showing up and commenting on. So you got to realize that it is challenging, and you can't focus on the metrics or you'll get burnt out. I will also tell you, don't get too caught up in all the gear. I bought a lot of gear. I bought this DJI Ronin for stability, and I don't use it. It's too heavy, it's too big. I have a couple Sony cameras that I do use. I've got a new DJI camera coming tomorrow, so I can start doing some more vlogs and fun stuff, because that's what I intentionally wanted to use this for. But this thing is so big, it's what professionals use, and I just don't need it. In fact, I think I'm gonna put it on eBay because it's just massive. It does a lot of things. But don't get too caught up in the equipment stuff. Just get yourself a decent camera and start learning how to use it. Eventually you'll get better and better. And they always say, like my coach says, shoot 100 bad videos, right? And that's where I'm at right now. Yes, my channel has a lot of videos because it's been around 12 years, but the truth is not in this current format. So I'm still in that 100 video period where I'm learning, and you don't want to get too caught up in all the gear, and just get what you need, and then you over time start getting things, and you'll realize that you bought things that you don't need. But don't get too caught up in the gear. The other thing that I think is really important as I keep going through these points is, you don't want to take anything personally. That's from Don Miguel Ruiz, but you're going to get comments. My last comment in the last hour was from Alan, said, if you're going to refer to the Apple iPad as an iPad, then please don't refer to the tablet by Samsung as a Samsung. They make everything from consumer electronics to battle tanks. And that's a great point. Alan's just saying it. But so you might take that wrong. I mean, you're doing all this effort, you're putting these videos out, and it's like, gosh, people just, a lot of people just don't appreciate them. And that's not even a nasty comment like some of them I get. So you can't take anything personally. Just shoot videos that you want to do. And that's what I'm saying. Make videos you want to make. I have a lot of ink stuff here, but I'm moving away from that because I can't build a channel or a community around ink. It's cool, but I want to do other things. That's the energy that I have. And so I'm focused on doing other things. Are some people going to leave? Yes, that's okay. We call that self-selection, right? But other people will come that appreciate my energy and my time and the things that I'm doing. And really, that's what the channel needs to be about. Not about should I buy this or should I buy that? That will never last if you really look at it that way. What will last is if people enjoy my content and the things that I enjoy putting together. And it's the only way I'm going to last, right? So, make videos that you want to make and focus on that, because it's going to allow you to have some fun. And so the DJI is coming tomorrow, which is a mini one of these where I can get out and do some talking video and some vlogging and have some fun. I'm having fun with this. I'm making it kind of a living journal, and I'm glad you're a part of the journey, which this is like a journey video. So I'm not going to go away from tech. Like a couple days will be tech, a couple days will be journey videos, and then some quotes and stuff. So I'm building kind of that structure of what we're doing. But that's what you want to do. You want to make videos you want to make. The couple last things is you want to focus on value and entertainment. Part of the issue is that you've got to entertain. Like, people aren't going to watch the video if they're not entertained. One of the things I'm experimenting with right now is some music below the video. Let me know if that's acceptable or if you don't like it. I put some video and music in the last one, and some people liked it. So we'll see if the community likes it. But I want to also have the entertainment value where you enjoy my energy, and it's just not about the content. So that's a hard thing to do. They draw this circle sometimes, and they say you either have this real great charisma, or you're a great video guy and editor, or you have this valuable content. And that triangle is, you're looking to get two of those things. The really, having great charisma or that energy, and then have the great content. If you have those two things, it can work. Or throw in the editing. Well, I'm not a great editor. I don't know if I have that charisma, and I'm trying to create valuable content. So I'm still working on those, and that's really what those first 100 videos are all about as you do this. And then finally, what is the reward? Why would you even want to do this? You're spending money, you're spending time and energy on it. Well, one, if you want to be famous, I guess that's something some people want. I actually don't want to do that. I love to share a message, and the reason I do this is to meet wonderful people. I want to be famous to the right 1,000 people. That's what I've always said my entire life. Because if you have the right people around you, it doesn't matter. If you're really famous like some of these people, it gets in the way. So at the end of the day, why do I do it? Because there's an off chance that you're watching this and you're going, man, JB's a pretty cool guy. I'm trying to build my business, I'm trying to do the things I need to do, this is somebody I should reach out to, and that comes into my program, or we just connect. And that's what's really cool. And you can support me just by hitting the like button or subscribing or getting involved in the program. So for me, it's about the ability to not only share a message that is kind of like a journal, but also be able to meet really cool people. And that allows me to take my eye off the metrics and just get in front of the camera and shoot content like this. And then, like I said, adding new types of content, feeling it out, see what works, what doesn't, and really just focus in on what I want to do. I mean, I literally, when I did that video a couple weeks ago about burnout, I'm just like, I don't even care about the metrics. I mean, we always do, but I was like, I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm gonna focus on just putting out content, having some fun, learning how to use the cameras and the video equipment, and just go on this journey of building this channel. So can you build a YouTube channel over 50? Well, I'm giving it my best shot. I'm having fun with it. Some people would say it's already doing great at 13,000 members. We get about 1,000 new subscribers or community members every month here. So it's growing. We'll see if it keeps going as I transition the channel, but I'm definitely having fun, and I'm glad you're having fun with it too, if you are, right? So as always, thanks for watching. If you don't mind hitting the thumbs up, it helps us with the algorithm, and I'll keep bringing you great content. But if you want to go, start now, I think you can. I don't think there's any age restriction. I know that our crowd, the more intelligent, really awesome people are starting to view more YouTube, and they're starting to connect. And yes, it's hard, but if you do it for the right reasons and don't, keep your eye on the metrics, let that go and just focus on it, I do believe it'll grow. And I'll let you into my journey, so let's see what happens. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.